Okay, Nifty Thrifty Girl here. I'm featuring today an atlas. Now, this must be in a very elusive atlas because I am having a hard time finding a manual copy online for it. It's pink, well, pinkish. It's more of a light peach color. It's not really pink. Lots of chrome. I'm thinking it's probably made in the 50s. It is made by Brother. There is if you flip the machine over and look on the bottom, the bottom of the deck is marked Brother. This machine does a lot of things. We thought it was a basic zigzag when we bought it, and we thought that this knob here on the top was a buttonholer, because that's normally what these kind of things are for, like to make buttonholes. But as my husband opened it up and serviced it and stuff and looked at the internal mechanisms, we realized that it makes decorative patterns. This knob is your pattern setting knob. And right here on this little emblem, on this little plate, it has 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And under each of the numbers is a different pattern. So that's your pattern guide. I'm going to send some simple instructions for the machine from what I have found out just by playing with it. Before you go to sew with this machine, if you buy it, and before you go to sew something important, get some scrap fabric and work with it so you know the settings and stuff so you don't mess up your project. This is your straight and your zigzag knob. This is your stitch width. It is spring-loaded, as you can see. Now it's on straight right now. This is your length. This is your stitch length and your reverse. This knob here has something to do with locking the lengths in place. As you can see, if I go down to 0, it'll let me go all the way. If I move this on up and lock this to about 2, it locks it higher up. So this knob locks your stitch length in place. Of course, this is your bobbin winder here on the wheel. Your clutch is on the wheel, just like most other machines. This is your stitch needle position. It does have adjustable needle position, left, middle, right, which is cool. This, I'm not exactly sure. It won't turn unless you pull it out just slightly. It's like on a spring. You pull it out, it will turn. Well, it will. So maybe it needs to be up there. I'm not pulling it out far enough with one hand. Anyways, I don't know what that does. I haven't figured that out yet. I have figured out to lock zigzag in place, you set it, you turn it over to the right, and then you set this knob between 2 and 3. And it will lock your zigzag in place. When you turn it to the right, put it back on 0, turn it to the right. I'm trying to hold my camera and do this. Turn it to the right and set this between 2 and 3. Notice it stays in place when this is set between 2 and 3. I don't know why that's the magic number, but when you want it in full zigzag, turn it, set this between 2 and 3, and this knob is locked. Now, the cool thing is to access your decorative patterns, you pull this out. Pull that out. Now you're in decorative pattern mode. That's where this comes in. You set it on different numbers. Well, you leave it in. You set it. Say you want it on pattern 3. Pull it out. And it's going to do your patterns. And of course your length is adjustable. So your width is not adjustable on the decorative patterns, but your length is. I know it's kind of confusing. Sorry if you're kind of lost. And like I said, I will do my best, and I'm going to send instructions, basic instructions, outlining what I have figured out just by playing with it. You are going to have to play with it a little bit to understand the machine, unless you by some miracle can find a manual online. I cannot. I will search more. Hopefully I can, but as for now, I am not. Oh, it has feed dog drop too down here. Built-in light. It is a low shank machine. Uses 15x1 needles. Class 15 bobbins. Tabletop ready, or it has the classic Singer depth and or dimensions and stuff, so it can go in a Singer cabinet if you find one. Comes with some low shank feet. There's straight stitch foot, zipper foot, some bobbins. This is a Singer special purpose foot I'll throw in there. Very cool machine, very unique machine for your collection. And like I said, you are going to have to play with this machine. Plain and simple. Don't start in on a project and mess it up until you get some scrap fabric and you play with it in its settings, please. Okay. Right now, let's see what we're in. And here, this window shows where you're at on your width. This is your stitch width. Right now I'm on 2. See, and I didn't know that. So I'm going to release the length. It's just weird. I don't get it. Anyway. See, and I'm not. This has something to do with it. This little pull-out knob, and now for some reason it's stinking locked. You just gotta play with the stupid thing. Seriously. I'm trying to get it in straight stitch, and it's arguing with